Alright guys, welcome back to another video taking the Ghost Flash down. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be working on a vehicle for the first time in a long time on this channel. In today's video, guys, we're actually going to be doing a modification to my Quick Jack lift. So, as you guys seen on the channel, we've been using the Quick Jack lift a lot, and most of our installs, if not all of our installs recently, have all been used on the lift no matter what it was. If we had an excuse to lift the car up, we used the lift. It did not matter. We're not using jacks no more, ladies and gentlemen. We have upgraded. We have promoted. So now, we've run into, not let's say problems, but things that would be nice. So if you guys have ever worked in an automotive shop industry, whatever it may be, and you guys had worked with the Hunter lifts, specifically the alignment racks, if you guys have a Hunter alignment rack or have ever used one, you guys know it has lights underneath that are built into the lift. Now the Quick Jack lift does not have that, so when we have vehicles lifted up, especially at nighttime, we're putting lights underneath the car, which is no problem at all. It's just, why not have something that's easier or something that could be of value? So I thought to myself, how can I take the Hunter lifts and put that into my lift? So in today's video, guys, I'm going to figure out how to do a DIY light setup on your Quick Jack lift. So if you guys do have a Quick Jack lift at home, you guys can buy this to be able to have lighting underneath your lift. Now it does not involve any wiring. It is all USB plugs, walls, all that good stuff. So there will be no wiring. It is a complete at-home DIY method, as well as it was all purchased on Amazon. So as I'm unboxing everything, I'll go ahead and throw up prices, and I'll throw links down in the description below to exactly what I got if you guys want to order the exact same parts. So let me go ahead and unbox them for you guys right now. So as you guys can see, so these are the specs of the lights that I did buy. If you guys were wondering, these were purchased off Amazon. I'll go ahead and throw the price of these specifically on the screen right about now. I believe they were $9.99, and I decided to buy two, obviously one for each side, so it'll be $20 altogether, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and show you guys what all comes in this sweet little package right here. As you guys can see, we got the nice little spool of the LED light. Now I do believe it is a 6-foot spool, but if you were wondering for the Quick Jack lift, I measured it last night. I believe it's exactly, or if not about, give or take an inch, 5 feet. So I went ahead and got a 6-foot roll. Supposedly you can be able to cut off any excess. So we went ahead and got 6 foot just to be safe. Now this is the other piece that I was referring to you guys, that does not involve wiring. This is the USB side of the light that will plug into this, and then this will plug into a wall piece. So let's go ahead and get them both opened up right now. Two identical 6-foot rolls. Then you got one power source right there, and another power source right there. So first things first, before I go ahead and start mounting, everything, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the surface of where I'm going to be mounting real quick with some rubbing alcohol. That way I have a clean mating surface. So you just wanna locate, obviously, which side you're going to be using as the inner edge of your lift. And go ahead and give it a good little wipe down, because it is extremely dirty, guaranteed, unless you guys are doing this brand new out of the box. Should be all nice and clean. So you're gonna want to do a dry mock-up before you go ahead and stick everything, so you can kind of figure out the layout of how you want it. If I did that like this, had it start right here. So since I don't have any adhesion promoter, I like to use a heat gun to kind of make the 3M tape a little bit stickier. Alright, so I pulled out the extra pieces to essentially plug them in to see how they would route, right? So I'm gonna have this extension cord that I usually have that comes off that we've been using for the lights, that comes right here. And it'll be close enough for both of them to be able to plug in at the exact same spot. But one problem that I was already running into that I wasn't liking was that when this adapter is not plugged in, how much excess wire there would be just for the possibility of somehow getting messed up, right? And I was like, well, what if I can just leave the whole thing plugged in? to each other and then just like zip tie it somewhere, mount it somewhere. And I was like looking around, I couldn't figure out anything. So I found some Velcro that I had that I just cut out. I'm gonna put a Velcro piece on the controller part, and I'm gonna put a Velcro piece on this part of the USB. And essentially, I'm gonna wrap it around the lift like this, so it has some tension. Go like this, and then Velcro right here to right there, and then Velcro the USB part right here to the lift. So the lift can basically go all the way up and go all the way down, and then you can unclip everything to turn on the lights. That way the lift is completely usable and movable, and the wires won't be in the way of anything. Well, that's gonna wrap it up on today's video on the installation of the LED lights onto the QuickJack lift. If you guys liked my little DIY setup, comment down below, and if you guys want to see more DIY hacks, or maybe I can come up with some other things that can make the QuickJacks a lot more usable or lower card or stance car friendly for a lot of you enthusiasts out there. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys in the next Ghost Watch video.